Hi everyone, today I'll be looking at the logarithm worksheet for college math. But first, let me start by looking at the rules. Just a reminder, we can go from log form to exponential form, and we can go the reverse. So b is the base, and x becomes a power and it's equal to m. Also, another rule, when we add, we multiply. When we subtract, we divide. If you have a power, you can carry it in front, or you can do the reverse, which is bring it in front here. This is the change of base formula where we can calculate or evaluate a log function. So put m in the numerator, b in the denominator. Just remember that ln has log base e. So if I have ln e, it is x, because when I carry the x over, it becomes x ln e, and ln e is 1. So this disappears, so that's why we have x. If we see log, that means there's a base 10. So if I carry the x in front, I'm going to have x log 10, and log 10 is 1. So that means we need to remember that the rule, if we have these being the same, then the answer would be the power, because we carry the power in front, and that is why we get x. So let's start some activities that assist us with understanding the rules. So let's look at the first activity. So express each exponential or index form in logarithmic form. Let's look at that first. So this is an exponential form. We have 2 to the power 4 equals 16. We can write it in log form. So write log, and the base is 2. The 16 goes beside the log, and then it's equal to 4. Even if we have 125 raised to the fraction, which is 2/3, equal 25, it's the same thing as writing log. The base would be the 125, and the 25 that's over the equal sign, we'll have it beside the log, and then it's equal to 2/3. Now let's look at this one. So if I have 3/2 raised to the -2 equal 4/9, then even though this is fraction, it is the base. So I write log, and the base will be 3/2. And then the 4/9 that's over the equal sign, it will go beside the log. And then the power will go over the equal sign, so I have -2. So for the next one, I want you to go ahead and try this one. It's similar to what I just did. So pause the video, try this. And once you are completed, you can press play. And you should be getting log base is a half, 1024 beside the log, and it's equal to -10. We're going to look at writing in the log form in exponential form. So the logarithmic form in index form, and index form is the same thing as exponential form. So let's look at the first one. We have log base 2, 64 equals 6. So exponential form or index form, the base is 2, the power will be 6, and then it's equal to 64. Now we have ln 1 equals 0. Remember, from the rule, remember I said ln is the same thing as log base e. So this is where I change ln to log base e, so we can clearly see the base. So we have ln being changed to log base e, And now we write it in exponential form. So e is the base, 0 is the power, and then it's equal to 1. Now if I have ln 7.3891 equal to, then I am going to change ln to log base e, followed by having the 7.3891 equal to. So e is the base and the 2 becomes the power. So it's going to be e squared equal 7.3891. Let's look at the next two on the other side. So we have log x equal 4. The common mistake is they say, Miss, there's no base. But the base on this is 10. So therefore, we write it in exponential form. It's going to be 10 to the power 4 equal x. So whenever you're not seeing a base here, you see log, then the base is 10, while ln, the base is e. So if you look at this, we need to write log base x 10 equal 4. You could pause the video and try this one to write it in exponential form, then press play. And you should be getting the answer to be x to the power 4 equal 10. Let's look at another activity. Now, question 2 is asking us to express the following as a single logarithm. So the first one I have is log 30 plus log 40 minus log 50. So we have log 30 plus log 40 minus log 50. So in this case, when we add, we multiply, and when we subtract, we divide. So you can write the log once, and then because adding means multiplying, we would have 30 times 40. And then subtractions means division, so that means the 15 would be in the denominator. Now you could multiply 30 times 40, then divide it by 15, or if you prefer to say 15 into 30 goes 2 times, then 2 times 40 give you 80. So I'll have log 80. Now the next one we have log x squared minus log 2 minus log 5. So because of two subtractions, it means when I write the log once, the x squared would go in the numerator. But for the ones that have minus, it means divide, so I need to have it in the denominator, so I'll put 2 times 5. So therefore, I'll have log x squared over 10. Now the next one I have 3 plus log 3. It's different. So first we need to know, how can I rewrite 3? Based on what's the base is 10, that helps us to know what should we change 3 in terms of. Now please note, the rule that says, if these are the same, then the value is 1. So since this is base 10, I am going to rewrite this so that it's in terms of base 10. We know that 3 is the same thing as 3 times 1. So I have 3 times 1 plus log. Let's write the base 10. Not necessary, but once you're comfortable, you don't have to do that. And I rewrite it as 3 times 1 because this rule says when these are the same, the value is 1. So it means I'm going to rewrite this one in terms of base 10. So instead of having 3 times 1, I'm going to have 3 log 10, 10. But you should agree, based on the rules, that when we have these two values be the same, then the entire value here is 1. So really and truly, this is still saying 3 times 1. The reason for doing this, we're asked to write as a single log. So after doing this, we can carry the 3 upwards because the rule says when you have a power, you can carry it up. So we have log base 10, and this is 10 cubed plus log base 10, 3. So 10 cubed is 1,000. So I'm not going to write log 10 anymore. I'm going to say log. And 10 cubed is 1,000 plus log 3. When we add, we multiply. So I write the log once. Then I say 1,000 times 3. So that gives me 3,000. And that's it. Let's look at the next question. So if you look at the next one that we have here, you have 2 plus log base 5, 8 minus log base 5, 10. Because the base is 5, we're going to change this in terms of base 5. So 2 is the same thing as 2 times 1. So it means I'll have my 2 and then 1, because it's base 5, it's going to be log 5, 5. And I have plus log base 5, 8 minus log base 5, 10. Now we're going to carry this upwards. So I have log base 5. 5 square is 25. So remember, you carry it upwards. So by right, let me just do an additional step. So it's going to be 5 square plus log base 5. And then this is 8 minus log base 5. And this is 10. So 5 square is 25. So by right, we have log base 5, 25 plus log base 5, 8 minus log base 5, 10. So this is where we apply the rule that says when we add, we multiply. So write the log once with the base. And then we say 25 times 8 in the numerator. But in the denominator, because we have a subtraction, we're going to have a 10 in the denominator. So now we multiply, or you could simplify. So 25 times 8, that's 200. So we have log 5, and this is 200 over 10, and reduce that to give us log base 5, and this is 20. And that's it. So it means the one that we have 3 plus log base 5 x minus log base 5, 50, we are going to do once more the same thing. Because 3 is the same thing as 3 times 1, and whatever base this is, that's how we change the log. So because it's base 5 again, I'm going to have 3 log 5, 5. So if it was base 4, then I'd have 3 log 4, 4. Then I have plus log base 5x minus log base 5, 50. And we carry this upwards. So this is going to be log base 5, 5 cubed plus log base 5 x minus log base 5, 50. Next, 5 cubed is 125. So I'm going to have log base 5, 125 plus log base 5 x minus log base 5, 50. Now, once again, you write the log ones with the base. Then we go ahead and have 125 times x, that's 125x, because the addition, that's our multiplier to get 125x, and minus 50, so that means the 50 goes in the denominator. Now, looking at this, we have 125 and we have 50. So we can see 25 into 50 goes 2 times, and then we can see 25 into 125 goes 5 times. So that means my answer is log base 5, 5x over 2. Now, the one where we have ln x minus 2 ln 4, we are going to apply the rule just as how we have log, so we can carry the power. So it becomes ln x minus ln 4 square. Now 4 square is 16, so I have ln x minus ln 16, and then we have the ln written once, then it's gonna be x over 16, and that's it. Now if I have ln x minus 2, just like how we did the previous, you have to have some ln. Now for ln e is 1. So when I change 2 to 2 times 1, so when I change 2 to 2 times 1, the 1 is the same thing as ln e. So I have ln x minus 2 ln e, and then we carry the 2 upwards. So I have ln x minus ln e squared. So the rule says when you subtract, you divide. So you write the ln once, then you have x in the numerator and e squared in the denominator. The final one, we have 2 log AB plus 1. So this is base 10. So we're going to change the 1 in terms of base 10. So we have 2 log, well, let me not write 2. Let me just go ahead and carry this upwards. So this is log AB all square. And then 1 is the same thing as log 10. Because by right, the base is 10 here and 10 is 1. So therefore, I write log 1s, and then I have AB all square over 10, or we have log A square B square over 10. And that's it. Now question 3 is asking to express the following into the sum or difference of logarithms, constants where applicable. So let's look at A. So for A, we have log base 2 4x cubed y to the 90 over z 10. So first thing, I'll split the numerator and the denominator. So I'll have log base 2. The numerator, I have 4x cubed y 90 minus, because when we divide, we subtract. So it's going to be minus log base 2 z 10. Now, because this is multiplied and it says sum or difference, we have to split it. Multiplication, we add. So you're going to have log base 2, 4 plus log base 2 x cubed plus log base y 90 And because I have a power here, we're going to carry it in front. So we have minus 10 log base 2z. Now, because this is base 2 and this is 4, I'm going to change 4 as 2 square. So I have log base 2, 2 to the 2, and then carry these in front. So you'd have plus 3 log base 2x plus 90 log y base 2 minus 10 log base 2z. When I carry this over, we are going to have 2 log 2. And we know log 2 is 1, so this is going to disappear. So that means what I really have, I will have just the number 2. So I'll have 2 plus 3 log base 2x plus 90 log base 2y minus 10 log base 2z. Now for b, we have ln 10e all over x plus 5 to the 6. So once again is division, so write it as subtraction. So I'm going to have ln 10e, which is in the numerator, minus ln x plus 5 raised to the 6. Now for 10e, it's like saying 10 times e, so when you multiply, you add, so you can have this as ln 10 plus ln e. Then here I can carry the 6 in front, so I have 6 ln x plus 5. Now we know ln e is 1. So this will disappear to give us 1. So we have ln 10 plus 1. But we cannot split this because it's not saying x times 5, but x plus 5. And there's no rule for us to split this. So that means I'll have minus 6 ln x plus 5. Now, the final one that we have, which is c, still division. So we're going to split it first. Remember, log means the base is 10. So we have log 1000 minus log 7 square z to the 10. For the 1000, because you know there's a base 10, we are going to change 1000 to 10 cube. So we have log 10 cube. While for the next portion, we have this being multiplied, so we can rewrite it like addition. But this subtraction sign is going to affect everything that falls behind. So I'm going to have log 7 square plus log z to the 10. Now we carry it in front. So I have this being carried in front. So I'll have 3 log 10. And then minus 2 log 7. So we have plus 10, carry the 10 in front. And then we have log z. So this 10 would disappear. So it becomes 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. And then this becomes minus 2 log 7 minus 10 log z. And that's it. Okay, solve the following equations. We have 4 to the 3x equal 149. Now, for this one, if you realize we cannot get the bases to be the same, so what we have to do is log both sides. So we have log 4 3x equal log 149. Then we carry the power in front. So we have 3x log 4 equal log 149. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by log 4. So I divide both sides by log 4. So this cancels. So we have 3x equal log 149 divided by log 4. So we will take our calculator and go ahead and say log 149 divided by log 4. And I am going to round off to 2 decimal place. So my answer is going to be 3.61. Now, divide both sides by 3. So this cancels, so that means x is equal to, so 3.61 divided by 3, round off to 2 decimal place, I have 1.20. And that's it. Now for the second one, we have 5 to the 4x minus 3 equal 199. So 5 to the 4x minus 3 equal 199. So first thing, log both sides because we cannot get them to be the same base. So I have log 5, 4x take away 3 equal log 199. Then the power, we carry it in front, so you have 4x minus 3 log 5 equal log 199. Then divide both sides by log 5. When I divide both sides by log 5, this cancels, so you have 4x minus 3 equal, once again, you have to put in your calculator log 199 divided by log 5. So my answer would be, running off to 2 decimal place, 3.29. And then carry the 3 over the equal sign. So I have 4x equal 3.29 plus 3. So that's 4x equal 6.29. And then because I have a 4 in front of the x, we have to divide both sides by 4. So that means x is equal to 6.29 divided by 4. Let's run it off to 2 decimal place. So my answer would be 1.57. So ensure we round off properly. Now here I have 1018 equal 3e to the 2x. So the first thing I will say is divide by 3. So this cancel, and I'm going to put e to the 2x on my left. And then 1018 divided by 3. So when I divide it by 3, I'm going to get 339.67. Now, after doing that, I am going to log both sides. But instead of using log, I'm going to ln both sides. I have ln e to the 2x equal ln 339.67. Then carry the 2x over, so I have 2x ln e equal ln 339.67. ln e is 1, so this will disappear. So I have 2x equal ln 339 0.67. And of course, I could work this out, but I prefer to leave it for last. So divide by 2. So this cancel. So that means x is equal to, and this is where we have to put this in our calculator. So ln is right beside log, so you have ln 339.67 divided by 2. So I'm going to run it off. So my answer is going to be 2.91. And that's it. Now, the next question I have log 5x equal 3. So log 5x equal 3. Because this is in log form, we need to get it in exponential form. So don't forget there is a base. The base is 10. So writing it exponential form, this is going to be 10 cubed equal 5x, or we can say 5x equal 10 to the 3. So writing it in exponential form. So 10 cubed is 1,000. So I have 5x equal 1,000. And then divide both sides by 5. So this cancels. So x is equal to, and if you calculate it, you're going to get 200. So x is 200. Now, the next one that we have here, we have log base 2x plus 1 equal 3. Write it in exponential form. So we have 2x plus 1 equal 2 is the base and 3 is the power. So we have 2x plus 1 equal 2 cubed, which is 8. Then we carry this one over. So we have 2x equal 8 take away 1. And 8 take away 1 is 7. So this is 7. And then divide by 2. So this cancels. So x is equal to 7 over 2. The final one, we have log x plus log 5 equal to. When you add, you multiply. So you have log and x times 5, that's going to be 5x equal 2. Then write it in exponential form. The base is 10. So this is going to be 5x equal 10 is the base and 2 is the power. So we have 10 squared. Now 10 squared is 100. So it's going to be 5x equal 100. And then divide both sides by 5. That means x is equal to 20. The next two, we have log base 16x minus log base 16 4 equal 1. So when you minus, you divide. So you write the log base 16, and then you have x in the numerator and 4 in the denominator equal 1. So exponential form, so this is going to be x over 4 equals 16 is the base and 1 is the power. 16 to the 1 is 16. So I'll have x over 4 equals 16. And then to get rid of the 4, you multiply both sides by 4. So this will cancel. So that means x is equal to 16 times 4 to give you 64. Now the final one we have here for solving, we have log base 5, 3x, take away 1, equal 3. So write in exponential form. So we're going to have 3x take away 1 equal 5 to the power 3. 5 to the 3 is 125. So we're going to have 125 here. And then you care about the 1. So it's going to become plus 1. So we have 3x equal 125 plus 1 to give us 126. So 3x equal 126. And then 126 divided by 3. So that means x equal 42. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.